Hey guys, it's Jules. I'm back from Mexico. That's why I didn't post it last weekend because Mexico! But anyways, I'm here with my October/vacation wrap-up and my November TBR. Yay! Okay, so I'm counting my vacation as part of October because, yeah, I just am. I don't care anymore. So, yeah, second time recording this. First time. My camera, if I can even call it a camera, it ran out of battery. So that was fun, and I was almost done too, so yeah. I have a lot of books to show you that I read over vacation and in October and that I have for November. Okay, so the first book that I read in October was The Darkest Corners by KRISTOFF. I love this book so much. You have no idea how much I love this book. It is a 5 out of 5 thriller. I highly enjoyed this. I hope you guys read it because it's awesome. Basically, it's about this girl named Tessa. She and her friend Callie witness something terrible at age 5. Tessa moves away. Callie just not. 10 years later, Tessa comes back because her father was in prison in that town, and she came to visit him because he was dying from cancer. And she was staying with Callie. And then they figure out that things are not exactly what they seem in the town of Little Fayette, Pennsylvania, and that the person who actually did something horrible is still out there, and they got the wrong guy, and they're trying to figure out who it actually is. It's very good. I highly recommend it. Please just read this. It's amazing. Okay, the second book that I read in October was The Merciless by Danielle Vega. I highly enjoyed it up until like the middle, where I was like, ugh, this is getting really like hard to read. It was very difficult for me to read because I cringe at descriptions of pain and like violent things. Like, I'm okay with it, just that I cringe. I'm like, oh god, that must be horrible. And that happened a lot in The Merciless. So yeah, I cringed a lot in this book. I gave it 4 stars because I would have given it 3 stars except for the fact that people, like, it's about like religious people like thinking this girl is satanic even though she's just a bad kid, and try to perform an exorcism on her, and it's very painful for the girl because they're like torturing her. So basically it's like I would have given it 3 stars if not for the fact that people, like Danielle Vega brought it so well that people can be crazy and religious, and that actually happens in real life, and like that's what brought the book for me. I would read it if you're like into like demons and stuff. I wouldn't read it if you're any sort of religious, because I think that you know, diminishes religion. I don't know. If you want to read it, go ahead, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so the next book that I read in October was The Girl You Left Behind by JOJO MOYES. Now, I love JOJO MOYES as an author. I think her plots are very interesting, her characters are very developed, but I just didn't like this as much as Me Before You. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's because like this is like a whole different thing. I'm not into Frenchy French or World War I. I'm more into World War II. And it's just like very confusing. Like, I was confused because it didn't say the dates during certain chapters. So I was like, is this in 2009/2007? I'm not sure when it is. I read this a long time ago. And it says in the description almost a century later, so I'm not very sure. But anyways, it's like, so it didn't really distinguish between that. I liked a few characters. I didn't like all of them, obviously, for some reasons. Yeah, I actually shipped Liv and Mo. I don't know why, but I did. And then I kind of shipped her and I forget his name already. Yeah. But then I shipped them, and yeah, just I would recommend this if you're into like Frenchy French and World War I and stuff, because this is basically what it's about. And if you like art, I enjoy art a lot, so that's mainly the reason why I enjoyed it a lot. And if you like legal things, I think you'd like this too, because half the book takes place in court, and it's actually really good. Rated 4 stars. Wouldn't recommend to a few people, but yeah. Okay, the next book that I read in October slash read during vacation was Illuminae by AMIE, KAUFMAN, and KRISTOFF. Now, I love this book, especially rereading it. Like, I noticed things that I didn't notice before. Like, I noticed the fact that AMIE, KAUFMAN and KRISTOFF put their names in like a casualty list, and I thought that was kind of funny. Like, there are really funny coincidences in this, like with name wise. I didn't find as much name coincidences in this that I found in Gemina, but yeah, you get the gist. Alright, next one. Okay, so the next book that I read was the sequel to Illuminae, which is Gemina by AMIE, KAUFMAN, and KRISTOFF. Now, this is actually a signed copy. I didn't get a chance to meet them, unfortunately. I was really unhappy about that, but at least I have a signed copy of Gemina, so that's pretty cool. But this is the sequel to Illuminae. I actually can tell you about this. So Illuminae is about this girl named Katie and her ex-boyfriend named Ezra, and they're on 2 different ships after aliens invade Carenza, which is the planet they live on. It's basically like Earth, and it's set in like the 24th century? Correct me if I'm wrong. Me. Edited if I'm wrong, I probably am. But this takes place during the same time, but on a different ship. It's called a Heimdall, and it follows this girl named Hannah. She is the daughter of, she's like the daughter of someone that's very important, and yeah, so this is really funny, and I found a really funny coincidence. My dad's name is in this. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not obviously gonna give away my dad's name, because that kind of gives away my name too. But I thought it was really funny, and I sent it to my dad. I was like, Dad, you got killed! Yeah! But I thought that was hilarious. I don't remember what page it was on. I need to try and find the page. Oh! And I forgot, there's a Linkin Park reference in here. I was so happy when I found the Linkin Park reference. Like, I don't know if it's it's probably a reference to something else, but I know this isn't like a certain Linkin Park song, so I forget what song it is, but it's the second track on 1000 Suns. This is a reference to Now and Become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. That's like the last sentence in the second track on 1000 Suns. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, Linkin Park, Linkin Park, Linkin Park. But yeah, just a lot of funny coincidences, and I loved the journal illustrations in this. So yeah, my dad's name is in one of these sections. Try and find it, guys. But I just thought that was so funny because I was like, Dad, you got killed. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, your name's in here. He was like, how did I get killed? I'm like, you got flushed out the airlock and into space and died. Fun. Yeah, just read this series. It's really good. And if you want to know the date of our live show, it is on Saturday. I don't remember the time. I'll put it right here. And yeah, so please join us for that. It's going to be super fun. We're going to be talking about both Gemina and Illuminae. So you can like leave after the Illuminae portion if you haven't read Gemina yet, or you just stick around if you want Gemina spoilers, which I actually don't recommend because this is actually a really good book. So yeah, tune in. Please, I will put Grace's channel right here because it is going to be on her channel, I think. I'm not sure. And I will put the Goodreads link down below for our book club because you guys should join. We're a cool squad of book lovers. So yeah, please join. The next book that I read on vacation was Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry. I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. I love this so much. If you like any single genre at all, just read this. This is action, it's sort of kind of contemporary dystopia, sci-fi, kind of fantasy in a way. It's just, ugh. This book is my baby now. I'm obsessed with this. I'm going to read the series. I asked my friend who's read the entire series, like, is it worth it to read the entire series? Because I really like this, but I don't want to taint my view on this. And like, it wrapped it up quite nicely, so I'd be fine if I didn't read them. And then she goes, oh no, it only gets better. I'm like, how does it get better? This is amazing. But yeah, just read this, guys. Rotten Ruin, Jonathan Mayberry. Please just read it. If you like zombies, if you like The Walking Dead, if you like anything that has to do with any of the plots in this, just read it. It's so good. The first sentence is the best. Okay, hang on, let me read this sentence. Benny and Moreau couldn't hold a job, so he took to killing. If that doesn't sound cool, I don't know what does. Okay? Okay, and the last book that I read in October / vacation was The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. I love this so much. This was really awesome. This is like a really cool dystopian book. Like the cover gave me like a 1920s vibe. I don't know why, but it was like the opposite of the 20s. But it was just so cool. The government system was so well thought out. Everything was thought out so well. I loved every single character except for Lita and Avery. I hated them for different reasons. I hated them by the end. I hated almost all the characters by the end of the book. But this book is still my baby. I love this. You guys should read this. It's a gorgeous book. It's a beautiful book in story-wise. Oh, just read it, please. It's like the Game of Thrones of dystopia, honestly. There's a lot of incest, there's a few deaths, cheating, breaking up families, different talents, multiple points of view, different skills, different family, different lives. Yeah, just read it, please. It's really good. I highly recommend this. So the first book that I'm planning on reading in November / already reading is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Yes, it's the dust jacket. Yes, it's the price sticker on. But I'm reading this currently. I'm really enjoying it. I love the first sentence. The first sentence gives me life. If you don't know the first sentence, it is, Juiced had 2 problems. The moon and his mustache. Does that set the tone for the book? I'm wondering, like, does this actually set the tone for the book? Is it like a silly, funny book, or is it like very serious? I'm dying to know. Someone please tell me. The next book that I'm planning on reading is This Is Where It Ends by Marie Knizhkamp. This is a school copy because it is for my school's book club that I'm a part of, and I'm actually surprised because this is like the second choice of mine that the book club is going with. I actually chose The Merciless, and I didn't mean to. I didn't know fully what it was about, so that was kind of a mistake on my part. But then again, they chose this also, so maybe I'll redeem myself in that. But this sounds very interesting. It takes place, has 4 point of views during a school shooting, and since I live in America, this is like a very controversial topic, and I'm glad we get to read about this at school, and yeah, I'm just excited to read this. Okay, so the next book that I'm planning on reading in November is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Now this is the Biblio Squad book pick for November. I hope you guys join in. The live show is currently set for December 3rd. I'm not sure if that'll work out for all of us, but yeah, hopefully it'll work out and stuff. So join us for the live show. If you don't know what it's about, basically it's a Queen of Hearts retelling. So I'm super excited for this because I love Alice in Wonderland, I love the Queen of Hearts, so I'm super excited. Okay, the next book that I'm planning on reading is Unravel Me by Tehana Mafi. So I've kind of sort of already read this. Like I got like this far in, and then I broke my Kindle. So I was reading it on Kindle, and like now I don't have my Kindle anymore because I apparently am so heavy that I just pressed my knee onto my Kindle and it broke. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. I have kind of already gotten spoilers for Ignite Me. I've tried to ignore them. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what I think about this, and then I'll read Ignite Me, and I'll finally see what I feel about the love triangle. Okay, so the next book that I'm planning on reading is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by LAINI Taylor. This is the 3rd and final book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, and I'm super excited. It's a bit chunky, but I'm excited nonetheless. I am excited for LAINI Taylor's new book, Strange the Dreamer. It sounds really cool, and I'm just excited for this because I love this series, and the covers are gorgeous. I love the characters, I love the plot. I'm just so excited. Okay, and the last things that I'm planning on reading is all my graphic novels. They're all Marvel, but it's only 6, and they're really tiny, like these. But yeah, I'm excited. I have Days of Future Past. I've already read this, but I'm planning on reading it again. Ultimate Comics X-Men, which I got like so long ago, but I love this one a lot, so I'm gonna be rereading it. Phoenix Rising. I love the Dark Phoenix trilogy, so I'm excited to read this and everything. The House of M. I know what this is about. If you don't know what this is about, it's basically like the Avengers think that Scarlet Witch is too dangerous to be part of the team after she kills a lot of people on the team, after she goes like crazy with her powers, and they basically lock her up. And that is not good for someone who can alter reality. And Charles Xavier comes in and he's like, what the hell, man, like you need serious help. And then her brother and Magneto are like trying to get her out of there because they know they're gonna kill her, and then Scarlet Witch just goes crazy again, and I'm super excited to read this because I love Scarlet Witch. Next, I have this beautiful, glorious gem that I have been dying to read for so long. It is Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon. I am so excited to read this. Hawkeye is my all-time favorite Marvel character. He is so funny, and I've seen so many pictures of this comic book. I love the art style. He's hilarious in of his own right. Hawkeye is just the best. I'm super excited to read this. And the last one is Civil War. Yeah, it's the first one. I think I've read most of this, but I'm going to be rereading it because I don't remember much of it. There you go. There are all my October/vacation wrap-up books and my November TBR books. I hope we all have a great day, and everybody in America, I'm praying for us. Praying. Please just let us survive 4 years so we can get this figured out. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Stop Snapchatting me, people. I'm like the one person who actually hates getting Snapchats. I don't know why, but I actually hate getting Snapchats because I'm just like, leave me alone. I was right. For once in my life, I was right.